This episode contains elements that could be sensitive to some individuals, including murder and apocalyptic depictions. See the show notes for additional details.
Good morning. It's January 11th, and Z officials just released a statement on the now infamous so-called rat hole. The hole appeared a few days ago, and since gone viral. A spokesman for the city said, and I quote, "The hole is nothing significant. There appears to have been a rat there that was accidentally paved over, and the wear and tear a street can expect to undergo simply exposed it. We are turning to our reporter on location."
We are now live at the site of the hotly debated rat hole. As you can clearly see, the indentation clearly resembles a rat. Let's give it a quick sniff. Yes, that is definitely a rat-shaped hole. I know that scent well. There are a lot of people here making the pilgrimage. Let's see what one of them has to say. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Robert.
Robert, can you tell me what the pilgrimage is all about?
Well, I heard about this weird hole and I had to check it out. Came pretty far for it, too.
You're not a native Chicagoan?
No, sir. Came all the way over from Texas.
That's a long trip to see a hole.
Yeah, but I had a feeling it'd be worth it.
And was it?
Incredibly so. The rat hole has a certain pull to it, and I can't explain it, but it just felt like I had to see it, you know? Like my life wouldn't be the same without it. And now that I've basked in its glory, I finally have it all figured out. Almost a religious experience.
Thank you for your time. Back to the studio.
Well, the hole certainly is drawing a crowd this morning. I think I'll have to see it for myself.
Hey, where are you going? You can't just...
Good morning. It is January 12th. Our top story today is that beloved news anchor Jenny here at the station walked off set yesterday with no explanation. She's been alleged to have joined the rat hole sect that's been growing at an alarming rate. More as this story develops. Now, over to Mike with the latest in the world of sports. Take it away, Mike. Today is January 13th. Panic ensues as another rat hole has been discovered, not far from the original. The stampeding has claimed 13 lives so far, and the numbers are expected to rise as the EMTs are desperately fighting to get to the injured parties, but to no avail. The police attempted to establish a quarantine zone, but the masses have proven too much. Tensions are high. The rat truthists, as they have asked to be called, claim the police are interfering with their religious freedom.
I've called this press conference today, January 14th, to address the so-called rat holes. There's no need to panic. These holes are the results of paving over them back in the days. As mayor, I have access to the city records. I can personally verify this is what happened. We were a very silly city, and now we have silly problems. There's no need to think further about this. Questions? Yeah, you there.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. What do you have to say to the masses that are currently occupying large swaths of the city?
Okay, like I said, there's no need to think further about this. I'm a firm believer in religious freedom, and this is what you're seeing here. Nothing else. Good folks practicing their religion.
Mr. Mayor.
Yeah, that will be all for today. Thanks for stopping by.
It is January 15th, and we warn sensitive watchers for the following segment. The city is completely overrun with rat worshippers. They seem to neither eat or sleep, simply stepping over their fallen comrades. The police have not only proven ineffective at crowd control, but some have turned on their colleagues, dismantling the barricades. We have locked ourselves inside the studio, but they could break down the doors at any moment. The sheer mass of people. We are getting reports that there are now many more holes than before. It's spreading. The whole city smells like rat. We have just gotten the studio up and running again. It's been 5 days since we last broadcast. We've been dealing with power outages, and due to the sheer mass of people, we were not able to get it fixed until now. I don't know how many of you are left watching still, but we have drone footage of the original hole. The followers of the rat seem to have left some distance to it, forming a negative circle where no people are present. We would ask our reporter, but he is no longer responding. The city is still at a standstill, and the mayor remains quiet on the subject, claiming business as usual. More as the story develops. In the meanwhile, evacuate if you can do so safely. Otherwise, it's best to avoid going near the holes. Stay inside, lock the doors. This has been a public service announcement. For those that are just joining us, the followers of the rat are continuing to spread.
January 21st already? Fuck! They better have something figured out. Do you have anything for me yet? Yes, I understand the difficulty in the task I'm asking you, but you know damn well the consequences for not performing the ritual. Well, figure it out, damn it, or it's all our lives. That won't matter if we don't solve this. He will emerge soon. He must have told someone. Yes, I know that's against the rules, but at this point it's not going to make any difference. Did he have any relatives? Well, solve it. I don't care how. It's a matter of national security at this point. This is what we pay you for. Any means necessary. If you come up empty, we'll need to try anyway, while we still remain in control of our minds. Damn it. Why did he have to go and get himself killed? Can't think of anything short of a seance to reveal what the ritual entails.
Sir, the media won't stop asking for you.
You know our message. Everything is fine, paved over, yada yada yada.
They won't be happy, sir.
I don't really care right now. We'll deal with the consequences after all this is over, or we won't reach re-election anyway.
Right.
Dear Watchers, the time is 11:45 a.m. and we've just received an urgent update from the mayor's office. An anonymous source just told us that the mayor knows what is actually going on, but is refusing to tell us what. We do not have anything substantial, but the source is verified as coming from within the office. The mayor has been dodging our attempts to communicate ever since this all started. We shall try to get a reporter over there, expose the truth, whatever it may be. Hang in there, folks. We'll get through this together. At this moment, our reporter that was sent out to the mayor's office has been shot by the mayor's security detail. We do not know more than that at this time. The mayor says being left alone is a matter of national security, and anyone attempting to gain access to him will be considered a terrorist and dealt with accordingly. This all seems rather extreme. More to this as it develops. Are we rolling? Okay, Dateline, January 21st, 2024, 5:43 p.m. Her brave reporters have been trying to get to the original rat hole to see what is going on with the space the worshippers have left now. We'll bring you straight to him.
We are here, on location at the first rat hole. The worshippers have indeed left a 15-meter distance to the hole in a perfect circle. I've been trying to talk to them, but they all refuse to answer further questions. This has gone on long enough. With me here, I have some fast-acting cement, and I'm going to fill this up. I hopefully put an end to all this by doing this. I have made it to the very edge of the negative space left, and let's just see what happens. It seems they do not wish to stop us. Okay, let's do this. Make sure you get this, as well as some crowd shots, okay? I will now begin pouring.
Hey, what the fuck is he doing?
Uh-oh, they seem angry now. Some of them have broken the circle and now approaching us. And they don't look... Ah! Oh, God. Please, no. I'll do it. I'll do it.
You see now what happens? We do not want you interlopers here again. These journalists would have us stop our holy task. Already they have tried to fill up the holy site. Do not let them do so. The rat has spoken to me directly, and it is his divine will that we do not allow the media or anyone else.
Silence. For too long now, my peace has been disturbed. This most unholy prison of concrete can hold me no longer. This crude attempt to remove my image cannot be allowed to continue. I have marked each location that needs to be broken with my image. Go forth, destroy this place, and let me free.
Oh God. Dear Watchers, Our days may be short. It's hard to tell, but I think they murdered another one of our reporters. It seems the city's falling apart from within. And here at the studio, we could feel the shaking.
Look, over there.
Oh, hell. Quick, bring the camera. It seems, there are rat holes everywhere, and people are beating the concrete with their bare hands. They're trying to free whatever is trapped below our fair Chicago. It is truly the end.
What the hell was that?
An earthquake?
No, this feels different. Perhaps,
What?
You told them, didn't you?
Told who? Told them what?
The anonymous source? It was you, wasn't it? You told the media about that call.
They need to know what we're dealing with.
Tell me, what are we dealing with?
You
don't know, do you? Do you?
No.
And yet, you help spread panic.
You're not doing anything to stop this.
I am doing everything in my power to prevent this very thing. Your actions may have doomed us all.
What are you talking about?
I guess there's no use in denying it anymore. You were right. We do know what is happening. This office having secret work to prevent him, the rat god, from getting free. There's this ritual that needs to be performed once every lunar cycle. This time, we failed to start it in time. And that's when the hole started emerging. The thing is, the knowledge of this ritual is highly classified. I knew about it, as have every mayor before me. But only one individual is allowed to know what to do.
And?
And he's dead, damn it! He was murdered. Wrong place at the wrong time. Nothing we could have done. But now, the secret died with him. I've been searching day and night for some document, anything that could tell us what the ritual entails. And we got nothing. But trying to cover up the holes? That's the last thing anyone needs.
What can we do?
Nothing. The rat god will have their followers break open the ground. They will free him. Once that happens, there'll be no stopping his evil plans. His influence will grow. Even now, I can feel it probing my consciousness.
Good evening. Today's January 22nd. As I'm sure you are all aware, earlier today, something happened to the city formerly known as Chicago. There seems to be a large hole in the city center, and from aerial footage it appears to be shaped like a rat, at least 1.2 miles from tail to nose. We do not know what this means, and any attempts to reach the city have been met with silence. The roads for the city are occupied by a large crowd that doesn't let anyone through. The National Guard has been dispatched to deal with this situation, but have been met with heavy resistance. More on this as it develops.
Rat Hole was written and sound designed by Pelle Frid. Naomi Richards of the Morbid Forest was the news anchor and Jenny. Johnny Schwenter of the band 11 to Midnight was the reporter. Clay Clark, a recurring Kill FM actor, was Robert. Minty Lee of The Serpent Under My Skin, a upcoming audio drama, was the producer. Daisy McNamara of the Bloody FM network was news anchor too. David Kurz was the mayor. You can find David on Twitter at Mr. Iron VO. My Fröberg was the secretary. Landon Lemon Wisnat of Auditorium was the angry cultist. Rat God was played by themselves. And Randy Lovings of Stygian Catalyst was news anchor 3. The sixth door to the left cover was created by Gendisir. The Divine Rodentia Studios logo was created by Zacharias Frid. Sound effects was taken from various sources. Special thanks to Wayman Alexander of the Liminal Lands for being a good friend and being instrumental in connecting me with the wonderful actors in this episode. You've been a wonderful friend to me this past year and never hesitate to help out whenever possible. I also want to thank My Fröberg for being a wonderful fiancé and for keeping up with my audio drama antics. And finally, I want to thank Landon Lemon Wisnat for helping me solve impossible sound design issues and for being genuinely funny and supportive. This project is a labor of love and is created on my own free time. If you will consider a one-time donation to my Ko-fi, that would be greatly appreciated, and goes towards developing the show and future projects. You can do so at ko-fi.com/Divine Rodentia Studios. Links to everyone that's helped create this project can be found on our Tumblr, Link in the show notes. And for all things Divine Rodentia Studios, you can find our link tree in the show notes as well. This has been a production by Divine Rodentia Studios.